I'm Glen Mayo. I've been doing these outstanding pieces of furniture and sculpture for close to 20 years. And I'm very happy to be in this location because it's given me an opportunity to have a wide variety of my work. And if you've been in the different rooms, there's everything from small sculptural impressions of shoes, ladies' shoes, to large outdoor pieces, architectural furniture pieces, focal point furniture pieces.
That are actually comfortable.
We were sitting on them.
Well, I was getting to it.
Thank
you,
well,
Elaine.
yeah, but we must have to read really.
Well, thank you.
We're giving, should we say, free information.
But I know they won't steal it because it took 3 of us to move the damn
No, we
thing.
don't steal it. God, I'm happy.
Oh, they're the worst.
I know.
They're
That's
friends
right.
at all of the sculpture there, so.
Whatever you see that's metal or wood or marble,
They're very cool.
is mine. Thank you. But as Elaine mentioned about, the furniture pieces, that's a very good point because my thought, my approach to furniture is not one to be whimsical. It's to be enjoyable, appreciated, and also comfortable. So I've always encouraged everyone to sit and feel of even a purely lateral piece like a bench. This is the vestibule bench. Bench in here is called the Hamptons bench.
That's a beautiful bench.
Thank you. And the two chair pieces in the other room, one is the Aspen seat, the other one is Alice's chair, and they're part of what I call the Brasilia furniture collection because all of the wood that you see has been reclaimed from the cocoa farms of Brazil. And it's a venture that I did a few years back, but I think they're great, they're special pieces.
Oh,
Yes?
when you say cocoa farms, is it like from a cocoa tree?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Well,
Are you from Brazil?
I am not. Nor have I been to Brazil, but back to, I guess, if I was to try to describe my work, there's a very wide range of style, of material. I'll add real quick, I've been published in Florida Design Magazine,
Yes,
which I think is right there. I do a great deal of outstanding architectural installations as well that I'm very proud of. My forte, I guess you could say, is stainless steel. Occasionally, I might paint a piece. This is a piece that will be eventually installed in front of the building in New York City. It's called You and Me, and it's kind of a progression from the singular piece in here, which is called Pedra, and obviously that's a singular piece. These two are together, and whereas it took me maybe a week to build it, it took about 5 or 6 months to commit to the colors. And I'm very proud of this piece because if you have looked at it,
It's awesome.
thank you. There's 10 different colors. There's not a color, you'll never see a candy apple red or sunburst yellow. They're very, very specific hues and tones, and I've in trying to maintain the sculptural integrity of the piece, I didn't want every piece to be just, here's a blue piece, here's a red piece. So I managed to work in this light and dark, almost like this mauve tone, and I think that it offsets the coloration of it. And I'm just relieved as well as thrilled and proud that I got past that learning curve because, thank you, most of the pieces, if you look around, this
It's
is
very
called,
sensual.
thank you.
Yes, beautiful.
And it's about posture. I've told a few friends that are here, I try to give titles to the pieces because I think that helps to not only validate, but it suggests what it's about, and not always having the opportunity to describe what it's about or how I got to this. Sometimes the title plants a little inspiration in those that look at it, and perhaps they connect with it and say, yeah, that makes sense. So at one point I thought that this might have been called The Dance, but I thought that it was a little corny, a little bit overdone, and they're not really dancing, they're just in time, they're just there, and that's what it's about. And kind of, they're just there. But just to kind of conclude, I think that my career has primarily been commissioned opportunities, so it's taken me quite some time to have an accumulation of pieces that are not have been delivered or installed in homes or offices or restaurants or hotels, but I think something that you'll see that's pretty consistent in some of the pieces, and maybe this is from having been in film school in my past life, but there's a quality that I guess you can almost say if you had a roll of film that was part of a movie or a scene, it's a fragment of time. It's a freeze frame, and it's kind of whimsical, but it's architectural. And the piece that's at the window here, which is called coinage, if you've ever had a stack of coins and just kind of let them go, if you froze that in time, that's what that's about. It's just it's in the moment, and it's got an architectural quality to it too, which I think. But back to the aspect of color or finishes, there's some pieces that are stainless steel. Usually they need to be polished and or brushed, but I think there's something great. It's raw and it's truth in the material that I've done nothing to these other pieces. This bench is just raw. I might have skated my grinder a little bit over it to create some highlights, but this piece here, just by virtue of where it was cut, the edges might be polished, and the core of the metal is silver, but yet the outer scale is this kind of like this blackened poly, and I think there's a lot of integrity in that. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
It's a beautiful story, and I